So guys, the time has finally come. This is my last video in this game room. This is gonna be my last video in this game room. This is the game room. This is like my first real game room. So I in my last house was like my first official game room, but like it was this shelf and like a couch and a CRT TV. You know, and then I moved to Maryland 4 years ago, and I had this big space, and yeah, I had so much of the stuff was like in boxes and stuff, and I made this my first game room. And you know, 2 years in, I decided to start a YouTube channel, and that's where we're at today. I made my first YouTube video sitting right here in front of these 3 shelves, on this drum stool. God, I mean, every video I've done has been shot from right here. You know, the very first thing I ever did, Something Old, Something New, Episode 1, comparing Bloodstained Ritual of the Night and Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I remember learning how to edit videos, and I remember sitting down and just editing that thing for God, hours and hours and hours, because I was learning while doing it. And you know, even though like my content isn't the highest quality, I mean, I'm a one-man show, I do everything with it. I mean, at that time, you know, I was really like, I didn't want to put out something that looked like trash, you know. And of course it really didn't matter, because like, you know, all your videos don't you know, to snag the algorithm is insane. But you know, I remember just working so hard and just mapping that guy out, and it was awesome. And then, you know, I started like almost really 2 years ago now, because it was around this time, because one of the first things I did was in October, my next big thing was I did the Halloween Horror-thon, where I did a small video every single day, 31 days, something Halloween related. A couple of them were some mods I did. I made the Game Boy Horror, talking about scary movies, because I love scary movies. I think I talked about York Peppermint Patties once. But you know, it's one of those things where you start a YouTube channel, right, and everything, you're just trying to get anything to stick. Gosh, around that time, I think I hit like 100 subscribers, something like that. And I remember my 100 subscriber video, I'm 99% sure it was one of my early ones, but I'm pretty sure it was the Working Designs shelf, just going over all the Working Designs games that I have, which, you know, my collection now has basically gotten to where I have every Working Designs thing except for like 3 of the TurboGrafx games. But my God, I mean, you know, it was all here. There's so many cool things. You know, I did a giveaway. Gosh, that was actually like one of the things that jumped me up in a bunch of subscribers. Ni no Kuni 2, the collector's edition, was like, for some reason, it's supposed to cost like $200, and like it was on sale for like $30. I guess they're just trying to purge them from GameStop. So I bought one for myself, and I bought a second one, and I had a little you know, a little poll on there. I got like 100-something subscribers from that, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, this has been an awesome place. So many fond memories. Like, you know, if I'm basically traveling down memory lane with this video, but I mean, you know, that's why I used the original intro, the longer intro. You know, I shortened it down just because, you know, it's who wants to sit through 30 seconds of intro every time you watch a video of mine? No one wants to do that. But I mean, you know, so many things have happened to this channel, have changed over time. You know, I had, I used to, every Saturday, my Saturday videos used to kind of be like a recap of like that week's video game news, and those were pretty good. I mean, I had like 1 or 2 that hit pretty decently. And you know, once again, if you guys liked those videos, if you long-time watchers remember those, I mean, I can start doing those again. Those are very easy to write and to edit. But you know, I felt like there's so many people doing that, and you know, I kind of wanted to stand out my own thing, which do I even have my own thing? I really don't know. But I mean, you know, I'd say my own thing, the one thing that I've done that I don't know that anyone else really, I mean, everyone does unboxings, everyone does reviews, everyone does news, you know. It was the Something Old, Something New was the thing that was my thing. And if you watch those videos, like, you could tell that I think I can tell anyway, that like I feel like I put way more time and enjoy those much more, The only reason I don't do them more often or haven't done one in a while is they're kind of disheartening, because like I sit and like go through and like edit and like write all this fun crazy stuff, and like, man, they're awesome, and then like they get like 100 views. I mean, all my videos get like 100 views, but like it's disheartening when it's something you care that much about. You know, if an unboxing video gets 100 views, I'm like, well, you know, maybe next time. But you know, I mean, God, remember, like, if you guys watch the channel, and if you haven't watched this video, you should. I did a something old something new last October, starring the Predator, like the Predator. I'm a huge Predator fan. Those two games that I compared are two of my favorite games ever. Predator Concrete Jungle is like amazing, and Predator 2 on the Sega Genesis is not only fun, but like one of the funniest games I've like ever played. Like, just that intro music is like bananas. But that whole video was so fun to do. Is actually, I had the idea. I was walking Pippin around the neighborhood, and there's another guy at the front of my well, I say my old neighborhood because I'm not going to be here anymore. But there's another guy at the front, and I don't even know how he got on the subject of Predator somehow. And he's just like, "Oh yeah, I have a full-on Predator costume, like full movie quality Predator costume." And I was like, "Well, I gotta do that. I gotta have that in a video." And then, you know, lo and behold, you know, that episode of Something Old, Something New came out, and it was awesome. But yeah, I mean, I did so many crazy things here. I built that NES TV. Like, I did like a full, like, speed up version of me building that. And like, that was crazy because, you know, from your point of view, if you ever watched that video, basically you just see my hands like at the speed of light building this damn thing. But, you know, that took place over several hours. Obviously, that thing was a beast to make. But it's funny, I remember I was sitting, you can't see because I'm looking right here. If you watch my game room tour video, you know what this room looks like. In fact, I'm probably just going to do some pan around shots anyway, because I'm going to miss this specific room, and I'd like to remember it. But I was sitting right here on this couch where I usually do my editing, which is like right in front of me, right over here. And I was building it on my coffee table, and I was watching, I hadn't watched it in so long, I was rewatching Aqua Teen Hunger Force. In fact, I watched the first 3 seasons while building that thing. I mean, like, you know, I wasn't like building it as fast as I possibly could either, but it's just a great time, you know. But that's how much time and footage went into that video, was 3 seasons of Aqua Teen Hunger Force worth of episodes. But gosh, I mean, special guests, had good friends come into the game room, played games on that couch there with Shanna, on not very many, but it was fun to force her to play some games. God, so many, you know, so many connections I made. I mean, Retro Fighters, I just did a video where they sent me that controller. You know, I've gotten stuff from Castlevania Games and Stone Age Gamer for review. I've gotten games, Cat House Games, Cat, good friend of mine, you know, she sent me 3 of the games that she makes, and, you know, those were awesome videos. Those were so fun. It's just been, I'm gonna miss this room, you know. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I am like crazy excited for the new game room. It is going to be toit. But you know, this is where it started, and there's something to be said about that. You know, you always remember your first cool space. Like I said, I technically had a game room at my last house, but it wasn't like this. It wasn't this big. It wasn't this nice. You know, it was a CRT TV and, like, you know, 3 of my consoles or so. I didn't even have a switcher then. And, you know, this is different. And this was the first, God, right here, my arcade machine, my Neo Geo. So my Neo Geo, you know, I kind of said this a little bit in the, I forgot, it was one of my milestone videos where I talked about the thing. I wanted a Neo Geo arcade machine since ever, like forever. I remember I was really little, and my dad was working on some like rich guy's house. He's a cabinet guy, and I don't even, you know, I just remember, you know, the owner was like, oh, you can go in this room. I mean, this was like a mansion. It's like, you can go in this room and you can play this video game. And he had a Neo Geo arcade machine in his house. And I remember it had Samurai Showdown 2 on it. It had Samurai Showdown 2 and Puzzle Bobble. And those are the two games on it, and it was a two slot MVS. And I don't know, ever since that day, and I mean, I was like real young. Ever since that day, I remember just being like, you know what? I want a Neo Geo arcade machine. Like, that's what I want. And my 30th birthday happened. Treat yourself. And I got one. And, you know, it needed a little work. And like I said, I have that video. You should go check it out. I'm wanting to say it's like 300 or 500 subscribers or something. But, you know, I actually got this before I started the channel. Right before I started the channel. I mean, because my birthday was in April. I started the channel in like August or September. But I did have some pictures from when I did the work. You know, I went through and put in all the stuff and cleaned up the controls and got the cool overlays and everything. And, you know, and now I have a boss-ass freaking Neo Geo arcade machine. Yeah, I mean, that was born here. My like entire Switch collection was born here. Before I came here, I had, I don't know, 5-6 Switch games, and 2 of them were collector's editions from NIS. And obviously that's gone crazy now. I mean, look at this shelf. This thing is bananas. I almost need another. I mean, it's not even almost. I do. I need another shelf for just my Switch games. It's out of control. I love the Switch. It's such a good console. But yeah, I mean, so many cool things, so many cool friends. You know, I met a bunch of YouTubers. If you watch the video where I went to the Southeast Game Exchange, I got to meet like all of my YouTube friends like in person. You know, people that we collaborate and help each other with. I got to meet them all in person. It was amazing. You know, local to me, Gamer Aimer, Brandy, she's like one of my great friends. We even had that cool video where I traded my Xbox kiosk for the Sharp NES TV. I mean, that was amazing. I mean, I've just had so much fun. I've had so much fun in this room. So many memories in this room. I never dust these damn shelves, so you probably can't tell because of the angle, but they're always dirty because I'm lazy as hell. But, you know, like you say, right? All good things come to an end, and great things are always on the horizon, so I'm going to have a new game room. It's going to be baller shock collar. It's going to be cool as hell. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it again though. I'm gonna miss this place. This place was really cool. This place started the channel. It'd be cool, you know, one day, like if the channel gets like really big or even just moderately big, you know, I'm gonna look back to this video and be like, yep, that was the place. That was the start. But yeah, I guess on that note, on that semi sad note, I guess this is it for this game room. I'm making this video now because I needed to make this video now because I'm packing tomorrow. I'm packing this room tomorrow, and I wanted to have all the stuff behind me. I didn't want you to like my final video in the game room tour is like me against a bare wall because I don't think I would have done too well. I'm surprised I've done so well with this one. But that being said, this is the end of the game room. This is the end of this game room. On the horizon, there will be an awesome new game room tour video, but I want to make this video as a thank you to this room, and thank you to this place, and thank you to you guys, and thank you to all the people who've helped out my channel. If you know, like, this is the room that birthed my 2 and only currently official pieces of fan art. I mean, like, come on, how cool is that? This was the first, where's the K here? First piece of fan art I ever got. I remember getting it and printing it and putting it in this frame. And this one was actually mailed to me, which is awesome too. You know, and stuff like that. Stuff like that is where the memories are. But you know, this is a long video. It's a long drawn out video that once again the algorithm won't catch because like this is not a popular thing. And then second, like, this is really a video for like the few of you guys that like really do watch the majority of my videos. Like this one's for y'all as a thank you to you guys. Thank you to the room for existing and giving me, you know, like the let's go start this. But thank you for you guys for watching it and like being here and watching my stupid face, watching my stupid videos. Actually, it was really funny. You know, one last thing before I'm done with this. You know, you get it when you have a YouTube channel, you get like analytics. You get update emails every month. It's like, oh, you got this many views and this much watch time. And last month, I got exactly enough watch time to where every hour of that month that I existed, an hour of my dumb face was watched. As in, you know, like September was what, 31 days, and I had 31 days worth of view time on the channel, which is kind of weird, right? It's kind of a weird thought, because, you know, I make these videos. It takes a couple hours or more, depending on the video, to make a video. And like the fact that it's like, you know, if you existed for 720 hours last month and 720 hours of you was watched, like, that's just a weird, kind of a cool concept, like a cool thought, you know. But anyway, I digress. Thank you guys. Thank you, Room. It's been awesome. And, you know, this is the end. So I will catch you guys in the next video. We're going to be in a new spot. It probably will be not together, so it's going to look real raggedy. But I'll figure something out for background. But, you know, hey, like I said, thank you guys, and take it easy, huh? Come on, Pip.